Tell me when you think it's enough. That's probably good, right? Alright, let's stick this bad boy on and get going. Alright. Sorry about that. I wasn't prepared. Stick that bad boy on.
Well, it's been a couple of years since I've been working on different projects all over the place. And the Nut Collective is my newest and probably the thing that I believe in more than anything in my life.
Well, yeah, welcome to the office. This is a pretty typical day. This is a busy week for sure. This is definitely a busy week. So it's definitely like a little more action than what's maybe normally going on for sure. We're definitely working on a lot of stuff right now. This is a big week because we just have a lot of big things coming.
I mean, the logo is the face of the body of the company.
Right.
So,
Right. Like the company has a body.
No one wants to be friends with an ugly company. So
Right.
that's basically the
Right.
face of
And when I look
the
at
company.
how I judge looks is face.
Yeah,
I go face first. I go face down.
exactly.
Well, I start
It's
with the
the
hair,
top, yeah.
then the face. So to have the face be this logo, right?
Yeah.
And the body is the body is us. So we
Yeah.
don't need to worry about that. We just need to worry about this is the first thing that they're gonna see. Is this.
Yeah, so we're trying to figure out, just
No, we're open to any ideas. I'm also don't want to change it. But I am open to ideas.
let's
But I also think it's really good.
try,
Okay,
okay.
just be careful because I think it's really good.
Yeah, it's kind of,
Like the font I'm proud of. Right. Yeah, this is definitely like, the design is definitely like important.
they're seeing the process as it happens,
Uh-huh.
you know what I mean? So,
Wow, that's pretty. Holy shit, that looks really good actually.
First company, the idea is basically like the kids come and they line up. Right? They line up outside the tunnel and I say, give me your lunch money. Give me 75 cents right now. And they do, right? They hand it to me and then they go into the Tyler's tunnel. You know what Tyler does? He beats the phone. Yeah. That's what happens. And people are lining up for it because there's, in a weird way, a sense of like worth that you get from that type of experience, right? So that was like an early business.
This is probably the best wrapping paper you're gonna get.
yeah.
If I ran downstairs Christmas morning, here's the thing, we didn't celebrate Christmas in my house. Here's the thing is that we did celebrate Christmas in my house, but not for me.
Oh.
I'm in second grade. I'm making hand over fist quarters that I'm then using to buy myself milk and Tyler milk in the lunch line. Yeah, the two of us. No one has any money. All the money is in Tyler's pocket and to more of an extent, also my pocket. I have a big pocket. Tyler didn't have pockets. But he still carried his money around. And we're in the lunchroom. We're buying all kinds of fucking milk. I'm buying like 3 milks a day in class. I walk into class. I have like 2 milks at fucking lunch. I walk into class. I have a milk for the afternoon.
And I thought to myself, how do I get more milks? And so I went up to him one day and he was running one of his businesses. And I told him, I said, I'm willing to do anything that needs to happen to earn myself some milk. And of course he was reluctant at first and he really didn't see much in me, but I told him I will work harder than anyone you've ever met. Okay?
So I'm sitting at the lunch table by myself and all I have with me is a little tiny tin of mixed nuts. And I'm just taking little ones. Oh, a macadamia nut in my mouth. Oh, peanut in my mouth. Almond in my mouth. Walnut in my mouth. Cashew in my mouth. Tree nut in my mouth. Did I say walnut? Another walnut goes into my mouth. And now I'm chewing on this big nut I just made in my mouth. And something about the way that the nut was like touching all my taste buds at once with like the salt and the woodiness inspired creativity. I said, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to be a CEO.
What gets you out of bed in the morning?
My alarm clock for sure. I say I found something that I really love. I'm really passionate about changing people's lives. And when you wake up every morning knowing that you're going to affect millions of people's lives with every step that you make, it's kind of a good feeling. It makes you want to never go to sleep. If I didn't have to sleep, I wouldn't. But I usually get about 2 hours a night, so that's good. But most of the time, I'm up, I'm at it, I'm ready to go. So really, it's not what gets me to wake up in the morning. It's what is keeping me from sleeping more than 2 hours a night.
Shoot. Got my marker. All right. So, before, I'll be honest with you, like, we were really making designs for, like, getting sales.
Yeah.
I think it's safe to say, which is, like, what a lot of, like, you have to do at first, to, like, get your first dollar or whatever. But, like, now, like, I don't even really care about sales. We're doing designs that we want to, like, do ourselves. Like, we're doing designs for us that are completely different. And some people might not like them, but it's like, we're just working on doing us, So.
Russell Westbrook and James Harden is the best way I can put it, really.
We've just been on the same page, and we've just been going, bro. Like, he looked me in the eye, and he said, let's just go. That's all it took, was that buy-in. And now we've just been cranking on this company for, like, so long now. And it's like, I feel like every time that we're in a room together, like, magic happens a little bit. I'm talking to this dude, and he's got ideas, and I've got ideas. And when they come together to make a big idea, there's nothing better than that moment. When I'm like, say something, and he's like, no, we should do it this way. And I'm like, he's like, oh. And then, like, that energy, when you put it together, and you put it into a little bottle, and you put in some CO2 in that bottle, and you shake it up until it's carbonated, and then you crack it open with a little cap, and you hear that little tss. That is what I live for.
I mean, dude. It looks good wherever you put it.
It's the Just Do It peanut.
Right. Good morning, sharks. Okay, then next slide. Okay, that is for a different presentation.
So
we'll just-
we'll take that out. later.
Yeah, I know you said that we're not gonna make any changes, but we will.
Yeah,
We'll
we're
take
gonna
this,
have
just
to.
this slide out.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know how
fine.
that got in there.
Okay, so next slide.
Yeah, so we'll go, good morning, sharks. We take this
Yeah.
out. Looking a little frisky this morning, sharks. Now, I'm gonna tell you a little bit more about myself. My name is Matt O'Malley, and I'm excited to be here this morning. Goes back, comes back in. Matt O'Malley, I'm excited to be here today. So we've gotten this part. A little about me. Now the sharks know who I am a little bit more. And my associate, Matt O'Morgan. Okay, good. Now they know who you are. You're not just the guy holding the computer. Together, we are like two broke girls. So we say, I'm planted. We say, Bo Derek. Beautiful, good timing. Bo Jackson. Philip Baker Hall. Okay. And you, Mark Cuban. What do they all have in common? They're all people. That's right. Continue onward. What do people want? Number one, earnings. Number two, people want to win. Number three, people want to have fun. Okay. What we do, sharks? Earnings. Winning. And having fun. That was nice. The Small Nut Collective. Chasing big nuts for the little guy.
Got it.
Now they should be hyped at this point.
Yeah.
They should be
I mean,
hooked.
if they're not clapping.
Right. I mean, this is our big slide right here. Plus the clean logo. Let's get down to brass tacks. Right? Now we're being serious. Okay. What we want from you, part one. Okay? We would like a $200 million investment. What do they get for that? Pride, respect, earnings, a 0.5% stake, and a ham sandwich. Lay it all out there. The Small Nut Collective. Let us get that nut for you. Now we wait. We say, you can click the next part. We say, thank you. Click it again. Thank you for having us here today. Then the credits roll. Locked. Thank you, sharks. Okay, now back. Dun 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 dun. Bum bum. Bum bum. That was beautiful.
And the doors are going to close.
The doors
right
do
there?
close, yes.
Okay.
I don't know, how do you feel after that? I'm excited.
I'm fulfilled.
Fold it up, you know.
Matt, is it here, dog?
What?
Is it here?
What?
The stuff. The thing.
This is very big, guys. This is very big. You're lucky that you're gonna get to see this. It's right here.
Oh.
Yep.
Holy.
Fuck, let's inside.
Okay.
Okay, hold on.
This is
This
big.
kind of changes. We've been waiting on this for a while, and this kind of like changes things
Yeah.
for us. Want to bring it out?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Huh.
That's right. Oh, it's great.
Oh.
That's fantastic. It's a big clip. It's a huge clip.
We're gonna want to do.
Sorry. Past gas. How many times do I have to tell you that? Watch where you're pointing that thing. Don't ever point a gun at someone. Hey, are you listening to me?
Eye protection.
Yep. I don't know why I should need this.
You don't get as big as we've gotten without some bumps in the road, for sure. But at the end of the day, you know, we still come out as winners. So that's what's most important.
What's that system?
Well, it's a little bit of everything. It's hard work, it's dedication, all right? It's persistence, it's the embodiment of human spirit, and that's kind of what we bring to every project we work on. So to say it's one thing or another is completely inaccurate. It's almost ignorant to say that success can be built off of one key element, because it cannot.
Boo!
What are you doing?
Scared you.
Let's go in.
Got you scared. Hey, I like it out here.
What?
I like hanging out here, don't you? Why don't we just hang out here for
What's
a second?
your problem?
Why don't we just hang out here for a second, bro? I don't have a problem. Do you have a problem? I don't have a problem. I just like hanging out outside. That's all.
Did you do something?
Always liked hanging out
You
outside.
messed something up?
No.
What'd you do? Huh?
I'm just literally,
Who'd you offend?
you don't have to be so mad because I scared you. Like,
you
I'm a
offend
good
someone?
scarer. I scare lots of people all the time, so like you don't have to be mad.
You
I'm just hanging
made
out
someone
outside.
mad?
No. No.
So what's the matter?
Nothing's the
Why
matter.
you
I'm
wanna
just
talk to
sitting
me
out
right
here.
here?
I'm just sitting
Huh?
outside. Just sitting
Huh?
outside.
Did you forget something?
No, I don't.
Huh?
You don't know me. I don't forget things.
So what is it?
I don't think the camera's working. You know the nice camera? Know the nice camera?
The nice camera that they're filming our documentary on?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think it's not working?
No reason.
Matt.
I was just walking
Matt,
by.
why do you think it's not working,
I was like
bro?
walking by and I was like, oh look, the camera's not. It doesn't look like it's working. And so I went over and it's not working.
And did you touch it?
Well, after I
Did you touch it?
just to try to turn
Did
it
you
on.
touch
and
it at
it's
all?
not like it's not working. It just looked like it wasn't working.
Did you touched it then?
After, yeah.
Matt, we can't afford you to be touching things,
No,
dude.
I touched it
we
after
know
it
when
was
you
already
touch
broken.
things and it breaks things, dude.
No, it was already broken. I was looking at it to see that it was confirming that it was already broken. It's already dead.
Matt. It's clear that you broke the camera, dude. Just tell me. Just tell me that you broke the camera.
No.
Why are you doing all this?
No,
it's clear that's what happened.
I didn't break it. It's
that's
just
clearly what
broken on its
happened.
own. It's just not working.
What was broken about it that made you think, wow, that camera's broken? Huh?
It just looked like it.
Yeah.
It looked like it was
You went
having
over,
a
you
bad
thought it was
day.
cool, you broke it, didn't you? What'd you do? You break something off?
No.
What'd you do?
They're not even gonna notice, probably.
You spilled something on it?
No.
What happened?
I didn't spill anything.
They're gonna notice, Matt.
I didn't spill
They're gonna
anything.
notice that their nice camera doesn't work.
No, maybe not.
They're gonna notice it. This is our last day of filming, man.
Maybe
we
not.
can't afford this.
No, they don't have to know.
They're just gonna leave now.
They don't have to know.
Matt, they're gonna know, dude.
No, they don't.
They're gonna
maybe
know.
they won't know though. Maybe they won't know.
Matt.
Hey, don't throw your hat. It makes me scared.
Matt.
It makes me scared. It's gonna be fine.
Matt, there's not gonna be an ending to the doc.
I had a Gatorade Frost and I was drinking it.
You did
'cause I
spill
was
it. You
trying to get
spilled.
electrolytes
You spilled.
into my body because I was tired, and then I accidentally may have.
You spilled the Gatorade on the camera.
I spilled
man.
a little bit of Gatorade Frost in the camera. I might have. I might have done that. I
Now
did
what
do
it-
that. I did do it.
What's the plan,
I
man?
did
You're gonna
do
have to go
that.
tell them. You have to go tell them.
It has Gatorade Frost all over it.
You have to go tell them.
It has the white Gatorade Frost.
That's the only
all over
option
it.
here, man.
Cherry flavor, cherry ice flavor.
You have to go tell them.
It's got it's a cherry ice camera now. It's got
You have to go
Gatorade
tell 'em.
Frost everywhere.
You have to go tell them.
Can you tell them?
Why would I tell them? I didn't break it.
I'm afraid to tell them.
I didn't break it.
Well, no one has to know who broke it. It's just broken. So why don't you just say like, oh, it looks like it's broken.
You have to go tell them, Matt.
I don't want to.
All right, this is what your mom was talking about,
I don't want to.
man.
Don't talk about my mom.
You have to be more responsible,
I'm being plain responsible. I just don't want to tell them.
Matt.
I just don't want to tell them.
It's gonna be okay, dude.
Okay. Are you sure?
It's gonna be okay, but you have to go be honest.
I'm scared.
Yeah, so have you completed any of the forms necessary? If the quarterly filing's done, did you get the S1 complete?
No, you do forms.
No,
I do.
I do
documents.
I do half forms. You do
You
the
take
quarter
all
forms.
I don't do.
You do
forms.
quarter forms.
I don't do forms.
I do the half
He
forms.
doesn't know what he does. He does our.
He's supposed to do
forms.
the half forms.
You just said that you were.
No,
doing
I
that.
do the half forms. He does the quarter forms.
So neither of you did the S1.
What? Remind us, like we know what that is,
Right.
but like, could you just remind us of what it is,
Right.
for the people watching this documentary that don't know what that is?
They'd probably want to explain.
So basically the S1 form is the form necessary to send to the SEC, the Securities Exchange and the Securities and Exchange Commission, so that you too can list your equity to the public equity markets. And it's necessary because it basically goes through every single aspect of your business and reveals that publicly to the investing world so that they can make educated decisions based on if they want to purchase your equity or not in their portfolio.
Okay, I was thinking more like, is the form green, like that type of thing?
Of course.
Like, what color is the
Also,
form?
yeah, did it come in an envelope?
Yeah, was that form mailed to us, and then we were supposed to mail it back?
So you're telling me you haven't done any of the quarterly reports, or if I'm hearing this correctly, Matt, you haven't, Matt, you haven't done any of the work for the S1?
We don't really know how to use mail.
Follow-up question to that. You mentioned SEC. So are we talking Alabama, Arkansas, Mizzou, Auburn?
Do it online.
My accountants have been sending these forms to you.
Send it to Matt O'Malley.
So which one? Because if you send it to me on accident, that's actually going to be your fault, because it's supposed to go to Matt O'Morgan at Matt O'Morgan, which is going to be Matt.
Which is me.
But Matt
what
O'Malley
do
at
you
Matt
do?
O'Malley is going to be me. So if you send it to me, that's going to be your mistake.
I sent it to both of you.
Now that is interesting.
We're done here.
Okay, where do you want to meet New York? Next
Nope, we're
week?
not, Matt. We're not.
Do you have my ticket?
Yeah, do you want to email us that?
Yeah, you can just send our tickets to mattomorgan@gmail.com.
We actually do just use Gmail.
Can I take this off? I'm done. I'm done.
Why
We're,
did you
we're
take it
done.
off?
Matt, we're done. Matt, we're done. We're done, Matt.
Bye, Keith.
What a nice guy.
I miss you.
You are idiots.
I'll see you at Sabaro's. I can't wait for New York.
Well, Vince Carter this. Muggsy Bugs this. All right? Here we go. Okay, all right. Okay, I did not get a proper lift that time. You want a cup? Here's a cup. You want a cup? Here's a cup. Here's a cup. Here's a cup. You want a cup? Here's a cup. Want a cup? Here's a cup.
Don't be like that. Don't do that. It's fine.
It's just so hard when you're chasing nuts this big. When you're chasing the biggest nut, you're bound to fall down sometimes. Oh, it's like the Carrie Hilson song. Just been knocked down. What did you say? What did you say?
Nothing.
I just need a hug. Can you give me a hug? Matt, can you give me a hug?
Okay.
Can you give me a hug, please? Just give me a hug. Just give me a nice hug. Just give me a nice hug. Thank you. Thank you for that nice hug. I feel safe now. I feel safe now. I feel better now because I have a nice hug. Thank you for a nice hug. Oh, that's a nice hug. Keep giving me the hug. Just a little bit longer on my nice hug. Oh, that's nice. Thank you. That's nice. Thank you for that nice hug. We're gonna be okay, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna be okay. You know, some people they're just never gonna believe in us. You know? Some people are just never gonna really get it what we're trying to do.
That's okay.
And if they don't get it, yeah, it's okay. But we don't want to work with them.
Yeah.
You know?
Not everyone is gonna, crack the code like we did.
Yeah, not everyone's gonna crack the code, not everyone's gonna crack the nut, you know? You just gotta do what you gotta do.
That's why we're gonna use our gifts to bring as much happiness to this world as we can.
Uh-huh. That's right.
Because not everyone is lucky enough to be like us.
Yeah, that's right. Also, sorry for breaking your camera.